Hey there, this is Lori Walton, Empowerment Coach, and we are working our way through the vow to be invisible, to not shine brightly. So we've talked about how we might have come to have this vow and how it can stop us. And then in our last video, we did a little visualization that probably was pretty triggering. So I hope that you have some notes around that. And what happens with most people with that experience is it's very triggering to visualize yourself up on a stage, proclaiming your value, proclaiming your worth, and it's scary. And sometimes it even shuts people down. It gives you a visceral response, which is what we're doing because we're testing that vow. And if you're getting that kind of response, that means it's active and it's activating in your system and it's shutting you down when you want to take big steps forward. So we're going to do a mind-body tool because this is a mind-body response to this vow. So we're going to use the tool of tapping or emotional freedom technique. And if you're unfamiliar with this, don't worry, just follow along with what I'm doing. I'll say some words and then I want you to repeat them and tap on the points as I tap on them. So here we go. We're going to go back to that visualization where we were standing on stage, proclaiming our worth and our value to everyone. And remembering those feelings in our body, how scary that felt. So here we go. We'll start the eyebrow point. Oh my gosh, this is terrifying. I have got to get off of this stage. It is so scary. I'm so vulnerable right now. I just wish I could shrink and disappear. I am really feeling my vow to stay invisible. I can't say that I'm awesome at what I do. I can't say it out loud. I'm just mediocre at what I do. That's what I want people to hear. I can see it all. They are judging me. They're looking at me skeptically. They're wondering if I'm even good enough. They are shocked and offended that I said this. Who does she think she is? I just want to run and hide. I don't want to be seen as vulnerable. I feel so vulnerable right now. It's really scary. I am really feeling this in my body. I would never say something like that. It's just not right. I have a rule about that. It's not right. It's not appropriate. I made a vow to never shine brightly. I made a vow to never be seen like this. I have unique talents and abilities, but I don't say it out loud. People will judge me. They will reject me. They'll be skeptical of my abilities. This is all too scary. I am really feeling my vow to stay invisible because I wish I was invisible right now. I am really feeling this in my body right now, this vow to be invisible. Okay, so let's take a nice breath, settle into your body. If that's shifted, then I want you to continue on. But if you're still feeling really activated, stop the video, go back and do this again, because this is really important to bring your nervous system down. This tapping helps to lower the cortisol levels in your body, turns off the flight or fight response, which is what's activated when you're feeling scared and feeling invisible. So doing this tapping on your vow can elicit all kinds of feelings in your body. It may be uncomfortable for a bit as you're releasing those long-held feelings, but it can also free up a tremendous amount of energy. So let's keep going. This is going to be a little longer video, but there's more tapping to do. I am really feeling this vow to stay invisible, and it's really scary. But I took this vow for a reason. I took this vow for a reason, and I totally honor how I feel about it. This whole thing is triggering me. Okay, so now we're going to move into a more positive round of tapping. So just follow along with me, repeat after me. I am really feeling my vow to stay invisible, and it's really scary. I took this vow for a reason, and I totally honor that. This whole idea is triggering to me. I have a lot of beliefs that I learned from my family, and I'm just going to honor that I am actually unique, that I am one of a kind, and that I'm actually really good at what I do. Even though it feels scary and vulnerable, I do like bringing my gifts to the world. I actually love the way I am. The special quality that I bring to my work. The world really does need this. And I have spent so much of my life downplaying it, hiding it, being invisible, not shining my light brightly. I've spent a lot of time trying to be someone else. And I'm just going to honor that. I'm just going to honor how special I am, how much I love talking about my work. I pour my heart and soul into it, and I would really love to share it with so many more people. So many more people. And I totally deserve to receive based on my giving, based on my amazing value. I choose to shine with my unique brilliance, with my heart wide open for all to see. I honor that I am a miracle, and that when I shine my brilliance, I give others permission to shine their light as well. When I shine my brilliance, the whole universe responds, and I will receive the exact value back in money and wealth and recognition, in praise and support. And I am starting to let go of my vow to be invisible. And I am starting to shine brightly. So take a deep breath, and I want you to go back to that first visualization where you were on stage and you're looking out at the audience. Is anything looking any different for you? Has anything shifted? Notice that. Now, this is a vow you've had for a long time, and it is probably not going to shift overnight, and it's going to be triggered by all kinds of little actions that you do. So use this process. Do this tapping over and over again, and you will notice dramatic changes. Do this before you need to do marketing videos or write copy or the things that you need to do to put yourself out there with your unique gifts. Use this tapping video for that, for helping you overcome inertia and procrastination and go on your way to achieving your big goals, to shine brightly, to be out there in the world, because we need you. This is Lori Walton, Empowerment Coach, and thank you so much for listening.